I've never paid much attention to sounds in a building before. Doors slam, pipes rattle, neighbors cough. It's all just background noise to me. But this place is different. I noticed it on my first day here during my move. I dragged a heavy box across the hall and I heard a faint scraping sound behind me. I thought it was another tenant, maybe someone helping with their own boxes. I turned around and saw no one. The hallway was empty, painted in faded beige with a single dull light overhead. I shrugged it off and kept dragging my box. That's when I heard that same scraping sound again, about a second after I stopped moving the box. It wasn't in sync with me. It was delayed. I shrugged again, trying to ignore it. I was tired and sore from lifting all my stuff into the apartment. The floor creaked under my feet, and each creak seemed to bounce back at me a moment later, like an echo that had been slowed down. It felt odd, but I was too busy to dwell on it. I carried on, setting up my new place, unpacking my clothes, and trying to make sense of the clutter. The building had an old smell, a mix of wood, dust, and stale air. The walls were thick, and the floors were probably from the early 1900s, covered in worn-out hardwood boards that squeaked with every step. In the first week, I barely left my apartment. I was dealing with new job stress and a pile of unpacked boxes. The corridor outside my door was always dim, and I only heard footsteps a few times. Those footsteps never sounded normal. They echoed in a funny way, always off by a beat, as if the hallway itself was repeating them. The landlord had warned me the place was old and had some quirks, but he never mentioned delayed echoes. One evening, I decided to test it.